Hello everyone and welcome to the race around Mexico Tier 2. We are here today with Lightning 66.
Looking forward to the race.
Indeed. Let's hope it's going to be entertaining and not like Bahrain Short or Hungary.
Or France.
Well, France was pretty decent last week.
Oh, that's
There,
good. That's good. Bit of a step up.
yeah, there,
Hopefully
there
we can
were
get
some
more of the
battles, but
same.
there are just a lot of like empty spaces in the race where just nothing happens.
Actually, it doesn't help when there's only like 10 or so drivers.
Yeah,
It
but
should be a good race.
yeah, but before we start the race, we have qualifying, of course.
Yeah, it's dry for qualifying. 18-minute session, and no one going out on the track at the moment. Yeah. Usual suspects: TSM Daniel with 2-2, J11, Mr. Norms, Savkov, Arjun, Shadinab as well. Couple of new guys. And Bocco. Let's see how he gets on.
Shadow Nap is going out.
Yeah, Shadinab in the Alpha Tauri on the soft tyres, I think. Yep, soft tyres. J11 on the mediums with Daniel on the soft.
Yeah, there are always a couple of guys who try to qualify on the medium tires, which is understandable with only 10 drivers, but it never really works out.
Yeah, there's quite a big difference. Pace difference between soft and medium, but you can go longer on the medium. It just depends how you can look after that tyre while still keeping in touch with the guys on soft. And we've got most of the cars out on track. The guys still in the pits. And track limits I found are quite harsh here, especially turn 1 and 2 and the S section, which Shadinab is going through now. It can be taken flat in qualifying, but in the race I doubt it will be flat. Maybe a lift, a downshift as well, especially at the start of the race.
So Joey in the Haas is starting his lap on the mediums. Let's see how he does.
There's a lot of curb at turn 1 and turn 2 as well.
Yeah, I think it was fine.
You can attack the track limits turn 1 and 2 as well, but you've got to be very careful not to take too much because it can invalidate your time.
Looks like a solid lap so far.
Yeah, it looks pretty smooth, no mistakes so far. He attacks the S section. Yeah.
This is, in my opinion, the most difficult part of the circuit.
Yeah, I'd say so too. Very
Once you
challenging.
once you screw up the first corner, it's just going downhill.
Yeah, you lose so much time, especially in qualifying when you've got to nail that perfect lap. And J11, see what his time is. 1:16.7 on the medium tyres, our first time of the day.
Yeah, but
That's
Daniel on the
easily
soft, yeah.
by Daniel. Yeah.
So definitely not fast enough.
I'm sure we'll be seeing times well into the 1:14s here in Tier 2. And maybe even a 1:13 if we're extremely lucky. We've got Unpoco about to start his lap in the Haas, coming through final corner. And over the line, on the soft tyre.
He's pretty new in the league, but so far he has had some solid races and good results.
Yeah, I'm not really familiar with his name. How has he been getting on in recent weeks?
I think he scored a podium. Not sure about that, but he gets along quite well with the pace, and yeah, he's a really solid driver.
Looking good at the moment for him. Just gone a purple and that's what he can do through the S section. See if he can take it flat. It is possible. And one downshift on the way in. Open the DRS and keep to the left hand side. Into the stadium section used to be a baseball stadium and now it's part of Mexico Grand Prix.
Curbs here, really annoying.
Who's a bit speed, especially if you touch those red curb. Yeah. Gosh. Whoa. Oh, big slide to the final corner. To the line. Oh, and Milanovic spins.
On the mediums.
And yeah, that was a weird spin from Milanovic. He maybe just got on the curb a bit and it just spun him. But he'll have another chance with 11 minutes to go. A couple of guys joining the session as well.
And Poco coming into the pit lane.
P5 at the moment, 15.7 is in Poco's best time. 7/10 away from TSN Daniel. And I think Arjun is the only car, Arjun only winning the hot lap on the medium guys. DRS. See what he can come into the stadium section. He's actually purple in the middle sector, according to the track map. Just 2 corners to go now.
Ooh, wheel spin there.
Yeah, he struggled a bit for traction. Over the line, P7.
Yeah,
16.2.
that last
on
sector
those
was
medium tyres.
really unstable.
Yeah, it looked like he just got in a bit hot into the stadium section, lost a bit of traction, trying to get the power down. And yeah, quite a few of our drivers in the pits. And, who is on a flying lap? Looks like J11's on a flying lap. He's gone purple in the first. Through there, bit of a lift on the way in. Not confident enough to take flat, and 8/10 up in the middle sector. Purple again. Strong lap this from J11. Just 2 corners to go. Final corner. It's got to ease the throttle pedal. And time is 15.5 for we got a flying lap. 10. Up actually, purple, big lock. Up. To turn 4 then. That would have cost him.
So it looks like we have some issues in Discord, but can't help it at the moment, unfortunately. Let's see if it gets better over time. Let's hope it does. So Abjan not really working out on those mediums. Aryan is also in the lab on the soft. Three tenths up. .1 seconds up. I think he's definitely going to take pole position here. If he doesn't screw up that last sector. A lot more grip on the softs. P2. 1/10 behind the Renault driver in P1. So who is in a lab right now? Yeah, and Poco is in the lab. Almost a tenth quicker. Not a big improvement.
Milanovic.
Yeah, and Lightning is
corner.
back. We can hear you.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
Lovely. Not sure what happened there. Yeah, don't know if it was my internet or anything. But
A couple of people joined mid-session.
yeah, Banter Brandon is in the pits at the moment. Looks like, yeah. Oh, he's actually coming out in the pits. I was just about to say, is he going to do a last to first challenge? But he's just about to come into the pits, or come out of the pits. And he's on the medium tyres.
Shadow Nap over the finish line doesn't improve. Not sure if that was an actual lap or not.
It looks like he's low on battery a bit, so he might be might have been his second run.
Yeah.
We've got Abjan on a flying lap at the moment, 0.3 up on his previous best.
His best time was set on the mediums, I think. Over the line, 14.9. P5, I think he's happy with that.
Decent lap, decent lap. That is 0.4 off par.
It's always smart around Mexico to take some extra fuel into your car in case you invalidate.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point. Can I use that in tier 1? Yeah, might be better to just fuel the car for 2, maybe even 3 laps.
Daniel 1/10 up. That would put him into P4.
See if he can improve with final couple of corners. Oh, got ragged in the stadium. See. Oh, P1!
Wow.
14.5.
So he must have improved massively in sector 3 because... Wow.
Huge lap.
Barely faster than the Renault in P2. Not sure how to pronounce
Oh,
his name.
Arjun goes P1.
Oh wow, and the qualifying is
like,
over,
whoa.
so...
Looks like Arjun has snatched it right at the death. Doesn't look like anyone else is improving. Abjan a 10th down. Mr. Norm's not improved. Banter Brandon going. Yeah, it looks like Arjun snatched it.
Yeah, Abjan not improving. I think Umpoko is still in the lab.
Yeah, it looks like that Renault driver's name is Josh. No. How do you say that guy's name? Josh.
Let's call him Josh.
Yeah, let's just stick with Josh. Maybe if he finishes in the top 3, we should.
So Arjen in pole position, Daniel in second place, and Josh in third. It's really close. Wow.
Yeah. Incredible. Maybe. Wow.
So this promises to be a really close race.
McLaren and Renault. Orange.
The formation lap. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah. As Banter Brandon gets to. TS and Daniel lining up alongside.
WWRL.
Arjun lining up on.
Five lights, and it's lights out, and away we go. Arjen, ooh wow, has a really good start, which you need here around Mexico, because otherwise you are screwed in the first corner. And Poco and Daniel fighting it out pretty clean, and Arjen is 1 second away already, out of the DRS zone. But a big fight for P2 here. First corner. Again, there are some problems with lightning, but I hope he is back soon. Discord is lagging,
Arjun's
so
about to.
you can hear him sometimes.
Arjun completes the first lap. Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a yellow flag, but yeah, Favabet retired from the session. Not sure what happened.
Oh, road to safety car, road to safety. Sheldon Abbas retired.
So there is a safety car. I'm sorry for for this, but we are inviting Lightning very quick. Let's see where he is. Here he is. Iron chilling in P1. I think there was a warning for him. Daniel's pretty close. DRS is enabled already, so let's see how that goes. He uses a lot of overtake, goes on the inside, and has the racing line. A penalty for Milanov, 5 seconds. Milanovic, sorry, for speeding in the pit lane. We have a real battle for P1 on our hands. So yeah, first time in a while, because last couple of races they I don't know, the leader in the race just had some distance and won. So it's nice to see that they are so close, as we saw in qualifying. Hello. Do you hear me? I don't think so, but we do hear him. Daniel with the fastest lap of the race.
Hello.
Hello. Can we hear you? I heard you 2 seconds before.
Hello?
Yeah, hello. Daniel pulling away. Just making his first pit stop because there is a safety car, but it's pretty early on in the race, so not sure if they will go for soft, medium, medium, or soft, soft, medium, because it's a long way. Already 4 drivers out of this race. Guaranteed points if you finish. You could drive incredibly slow and still finish up in the points. So Cyrex, who is not with us today, but he would have loved this. It's a shame that we still can't hear lightning. So we take a look at the leader in the race, Banter Brandon. I think he stayed out because he's in P1. Not sure if he has the pace to stay in that position. We hear lightning sometimes, but so the 2 Mercedes drivers 1-2. The opposite of oh, what happened there? I think the game was lagging. But the opposite of Baku this weekend, where the Mercedes drivers are struggling to get in front. It was bad in Monaco, but in Baku it seems like they are terrible. But maybe they're sandbagging. You don't know. So yeah. You could see last race as well that Safkov and Banter Brandon are really working well together. Safkov controlled the pace behind Banter Brandon, which was great for him. Safety car coming in already. Pretty quick. Couple of guys are on the soft tire. In Poco on the hard tire. I personally don't think you'll be able to finish the race on that compound, so Great restart for Benter Brendan. 2 seconds gone already. Yeah, Arjen getting past him already on those fresh soft tires. Oh, Savkov and George driving side to side. Ooh, yeah, track limits, you could see it. Bit stupid. Yeah, Savkov doesn't have the pace, it seems like. And Arjen also already really close to Benter Brendan. Arjen doesn't have DRS yet because the safety car just came in, of course. I think he wants to get past because there's a good opportunity here to drive away, since the leaders are behind the people that stayed out. "27 laps to go." Well, Arjen is now literally on his back. Ooh, big moment there. Uses overtake, DRS enabled in the left corner. And uses some ERS, not a lot. Tries to go around the outside while we heard lightning. But he's gone. Yeah, hello? Arjen can't get past. Sorry for that. We are going to take a look at who takes first position. Arjen in the lead, and instantly Josh is trying to overtake Benter Brendan as well. Tries to go on the inside. Mr. Norms with a penalty. Yeah, the penalties are coming in now. That was a warning as well. And now Arjen is pulling away. Daniel getting past Mr. Norms, the tier 1 commentator, who always does a great job. Mr. Norms trying to get back at him. Doesn't work. Well, we can hear ourselves.
Wonder.
Hello.
Hello?
I can hear you. Could you change the output settings to your headphones?
No, when it's on my headphones, it doesn't work. But when I've got you coming out the TV, it works.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you hear me alright now?
Yeah.
That is really weird.
Benter Brennan coming in for his pit stop.
So,
You should also check your input device. Maybe you have to change something there.
on devices?
Yeah. But maybe it's because I'm on remote play, so...
Maybe.
I don't think it's really annoying, so... We have to deal with it.
Yeah, not the best thing. Yeah, I think this is the way to do it. But yeah,
A lot happened.
looks like. What's that?
A lot of things happened. There was a safety car and Benter Brennan was leading the race.
Did he spin?
No, I think he just made his pit stop. He stayed out and now when the safety car was over he made his pit stop.
So, looks like there's a big battle for P6, 7 and 8.
Yeah, at the start of the race there was a big battle as well between...
Hello mate. Yeah, good. So, looks like Josh is closing in a bit on Arjun.
There's a yellow flag in sector 2.
Yeah, I think maybe someone lost it at the S section.
The Renault driver on the outside, Savkov cuts him off, pushed him off the track. Are you 100% sure that you can't fix the echo?
Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to fix it. Can you hear me on the stream?
I think so, yeah.
Can you? That's good.
Because you're basically um, on the same sound thing as the game audio. So
Oh, okay.
sorry for that. We need to take.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I can hear. Heard myself on the stream.
The top 3 is restored. Arjen, Josh and Daniel. As it was before the safety car.
So Mr. Norm's P4. Could be a chance of him getting a podium. If something happens ahead.
Yeah, I really
He
hope
is
so
on
for
a
him.
soft top. Yeah, he's been very unlucky the past couple of seasons.
Yeah.
He was, I saw he was quite close to getting one in France, but didn't quite work out for him.
No, I don't
he
understand
was
why.
close.
He should have stayed out because. But there was a late safety car and he came in.
Oh yeah,
It was raining, but not hard enough to go to
Yeah,
the
he-
intermediates.
yeah, he switched to intermediates, didn't he?
No, he was on the hard tire, I think, and he went to the softs.
Oh okay. So Arjun comes in the pits.
So I'm going to let you talk more because otherwise you have that echo.
Okay. Arjun next in the pits, and he'll drop down to P7 behind a 2-2, and he is on fresh mediums, and they should take him about 10-15 laps.
Yeah, so that won't be enough for the end of the race.
Yeah. It looks like 2-stop is definitely the best way to go. Maybe soft, medium, or soft, medium, soft.
Yeah. But there was a safety car,
A
so
two.
a bit early as well.
Yeah, that helps. That helps with the fuel and things as well. On lap 17 of 36. It's coming up to the halfway point.
Lots of penalties already. And another one for Benton.
Yeah, I mean, J11's already on 9 seconds of penalties.
Wow.
And yeah, with half the race to go, he could be up to 12, maybe even 15 seconds. So yeah, it looks like track limits, as we predicted, very strict here. Arjun attacks a 2-2, that's easy with the DRS. Not using much overtake as well. Maybe going into Rich Mix, which when the new game comes out, we won't be able to do that, as Rich Mix has gone.
Yeah. How do you think
From
about
F1
that?
2020. I think it's good because it's the extra bit of realism because they did it in real life, but it will make ERS management more important. Are you a big fan of it?
Well, it's nice because you can focus more on the driving aspect. But
Yeah.
I think it adds some skill into the game.
Yeah, that's true. Especially with managing the fuel loads on this game, extra bit of well, something extra to think about. But
Yeah, if you're good at the game,
yeah, I
you
guess
can get a advantage out of that.
yeah, true. Yeah, I
Arjen
guess now it'd be
overtakes
more
Joe.
down to... Yeah, decent move that, the DRS. Looks very powerful at Mexico.
Yeah, the straight is really long, so
Yeah, one of the longest on the calendar, I think, up there with Baku and Spa. Definitely quite an easy track to pass, as J11 is in P6 at the moment, hunting down Arjun, although he has got 12 seconds of penalties.
and we're halfway through the race, so
Yeah, that is a lot of penalties to have, being halfway through.
Daniel and Josh stretching out the tires.
Yeah, they are looking very comfortable out front, aren't they?
Yeah.
Especially Josh.
If they make a pit stop, Arjen will take first position, but his tires are older, so
Yeah, Daniel. It looks like Daniel and Arjun, the only two guys without penalties. So, yeah, track limits very, very harsh.
yeah, really impressive to not get penalties.
That is very impressive. The 20 laps, it would be very cool to see them not get a penalty for the whole race, and they might get an advantage from it.
Because I already know I'm definitely going to get a penalty in the Tier 1 race.
Oh yeah, same as me. Same as me. In practice, I struggled so much with the penalties. But I reckon tonight will just be about keeping it clean and not getting penalties.
Yeah. Same as USA, where we
Oh
kind of
yeah,
saw
USA.
the same
Yeah.
scenario.
USA is so bad for track limits, especially in the final sector and the first sector as well.
Yeah. Yeah, the S section
But
is really difficult.
oh yeah, it's so difficult.
But
But at least
I only
today,
got 3 seconds, I think. But I was slow as hell. But I still finished before
Yeah.
because I just didn't get any penalties.
that's really impressive. Really impressive. I think I would have got probably 3 seconds of penalties, but I got held up by that Ferrari, who just destroyed everyone's race.
Yeah, really annoying. If the people
Yeah, that
in the
was
stream
really
want to
annoying.
watch that back, I think the stream is still up. So
Yeah, it should be still up. I think it was about 2 months ago or so. USA. About 15 laps to go in this race. Oh, Daniel gets a penalty.
yeah, so Arjen the only one left.
Let's see if Arjun can do it. Got another 15 laps and he's closing in on Poco in the battle for third place. Got the tyre advantage over the Haas driver. And let's see, it should be an easy move on the main straight with... Oh, when Poco comes in, doesn't have to make the move.
He was on the hard tires, but
Arjun.
I think he realized that he wasn't able to finish the race on the tires. So
Yeah. He's going on the mediums. Yeah, the hard tyres in practice, they look pretty slow. And they don't last an awful lot longer than the mediums.
yeah, no, but even in Mexico, it isn't that long. I think they only go like 3 laps longer or something.
Yeah, there's not much advantage. But I reckon, depending on where you start outside the top 10 or inside the top 10, it might be better to start on mediums and do 2 stints on the soft.
Yeah, if you start outside of the top 10, I would definitely do that.
And there's 14 laps to go. I reckon in the Tier 1 race, the race could be decided by how many penalties you have.
Yeah, especially if there's a safety car at the end of the race.
Oh yeah, that will really bunch things up. A bit like Hungary, when a few guys had penalties. Then there was different positions moving around. As Arjun, 2.7 seconds behind Banter Brandon, and at the moment, if the race finished now, he would win this race by 0.6 of a second.
Who would win this race?
Arjun, if the race finished now.
Yeah, but there's still 13 laps to go, so...
Yeah. I think it's unlikely that Arjun goes 30 laps without getting a penalty.
Yeah, it's a shame you can't really see the warnings. I can check the race director. Okay, yeah, so you got 2 warnings.
Ooh, he's on the borderline then, isn't he? He might just... If he keeps it clean, hang on, but he's catching Banter Brandon quite a lot.
Yeah. He also has to make another pit stop, Banter Brandon.
Yeah.
So he won't
Those soft
really
tyres
be
won't
fighting
last
him.
to the end.
He might come in this lap or next lap.
Yeah, I'd say this lap maybe. Get the full benefit. Would he go on soft tyres again, do you think?
Yeah, because he started on the mediums.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I reckon, yeah, soft tyres again. As TSM Daniel gets past the 2-2 for P4. On the medium tyres. 2-2 on the hard tyre. And looks like he's struggling for grip. But yeah, Arjun really hunting down Banter Brandon now.
Yeah, I think he comes in, or maybe he will continue for one. No, he's coming in.
Oh, he's coming in. He's coming in. What tyres? The soft tyre.
Yeah.
Soft tyre again.
Should be able to make
11
it to
laps. Yeah, he should be able to, especially with the fuel load coming down and the track rubbering in.
In practice, I was able to do 13 laps. Good laps, and I stretched it out to 14.
Yeah, I think that was the same with me. I did about maybe 12 to 13. But yeah, after that the tyres just really lose grip.
Yeah. So Arjen has the best cards to win this race.
Yeah, he's got a great chance now. Especially with no penalties.
But will his tires last to the end of the race?
How long has he been on the tyres?
Let's check. 8 laps.
Ooh, it's going to be very close. He might just make it. He's got 3.7 seconds back to Josh.
Wow, 7 viewers. Nice.
And lap 26 of 36. It's near. not a lot of action going on the track at the moment, but Banter Brandon is contact with Mpoko over P5 and Mr. Norms in P7.
Rapid on those new softs.
Yeah, he's really flying at the moment, especially Mpoko looks like he's low on battery. Should be an easy pass on the main straight. He's always alongside him. He's got start finish line, and that is a very easy move.
Yeah, doesn't use any overtake.
Yeah, that's clever. That's clever. Save as much ERS as you can. Oh, and Bocco nearly runs into the back of him.
And now Mr. Norms cashed up.
See if Mr. Norms can snatch 6th place. We are 3/4 of the way through, and Arjun is looking very, very good to win the race. Yeah. And obviously we've got real life Formula 1 in Baku.
Yeah. Where, I said it before when you were not in the voice chat, that Mercedes are looking really slow.
Yeah, it's true, especially Bottas down in P16 in practice. He's really struggling, but I'm sure, hopefully, for me at least, Mercedes will find a way to get some more pace.
Well, I don't hope so, as a Dutch fan.
Yeah. I'm sure you're very happy with Lewis down in P11.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought Max, he drove well in Monaco, he controlled the race well, and he took a very good win. Do you reckon that Max will win the championship?
Well, right now he looks strong, but I think when they go back to the normal circuits, they will struggle more.
Yeah, I reckon this weekend Max will probably win, or get second at least, and then Austria and France, Lewis might have a bit more pace, especially with the long straights.
Yeah, I will be happy with second place.
Yeah. But it looks like Ferrari are really good this weekend again.
Yeah, and it seems that the street circuits suit them really well.
Especially, yeah, they did really well in Monaco, and the slow speed corners in Baku will really suit them. Maybe in Hungary as well, they'll look good. But yeah, we got the news earlier that Singapore has been cancelled.
Is it?
Yeah, Singapore got cancelled today.
Is it being replaced?
Yeah, they're looking at China, or maybe another race at Austin.
Okay.
So yeah, shame about Singapore, but if we get 2 races in Austin, that could be quite exciting. They've had some good action there in the past. And Lewis loves that circuit, so it's a good track for me.
Austin, is that on the calendar right now? No, right? Is that the circuit of the Americas?
Yeah, Circuit of the Americas. It's on the calendar at the moment. I think
Okay.
it's in October.
Yeah.
But it'll be good to have 2 races there. They're also looking at Turkey.
Yeah, Turkey would replace Canada, but because of the COVID situation.
Yeah, and then they got replaced again by Austria, which is a bit of a shame.
But I would love to see Turkey again.
Yeah, Turkey was brilliant last year. I always loved it in 2010 and back in the day when they used to race there all the time.
I think Arjen is struggling with his tires right now because Josh is able to keep up with him.
Yeah, it looks like he's struggling a lot. Gap is just 1 second, but Josh has got a lot of penalties, and that might give Arjun a good result.
Yeah, the only one left without any penalties.
I'd love to see him not get a penalty. That would be pretty cool, just to see him with no penalties.
Fastest lap of the Renault driver.
Looking very good is Josh, if that's how you pronounce it. Not too sure.
Yeah, and Daniel's catching up as well, so his tires are really dead at this point.
If he can stay, well, keep no penalties, he might just have a chance, especially against Josh if he keeps him behind.
Yeah. If I were him, I would defend as hard as I can, and when they get past, then just try to stay in that DRS.
Oh, Josh goes through easily with the
Sitting
DRS.
duck.
Absolutely nothing he could have done. But let's see, Josh has got to pull out a 9-second gap. Let's see if he can do it. And the good thing for Arjun is that Josh has very low battery, only 20% or so he could be harvesting slightly.
It's a shame that spectator mode doesn't really give inside information on the tires.
Yeah, that would be really useful. That would be brilliant. Just to see the wear. And the temperature as well, the core temperature. And at the moment, Josh will be dropping down to 3rd place. The race finished now. And it's looking good for Arjun, who critically has stayed within DRS.
Yeah, that's going to be really important.
I think that might be the only way he can win this race. Although there is only 4 laps to go, and it looks unlikely that Josh can pull out another 9 seconds.
It could be smart to let Daniel go through so that he is able to fight Josh.
Yeah, that's a good point. That could work out well for Arjun. We know how quick Daniel is, and he doesn't have many penalties either. And he's just 1 second behind Arjun. But it doesn't look like Josh is really getting away from Arjun.
At this part he is. You can see Arne's tires are just sliding.
Really struggling in the middle sector. Just gotta keep it neat and tidy and just hang on. I guess the critical thing for him is just not getting penalties, because there's no way that Josh can pull out another 8 seconds in 3 laps.
He's out DRS now.
Yeah, that's all that's going to allow Daniel to come through. And he does go through nice and easy. and into second place. And let's see if he can attack Josh now. He's got 1 second to catch up. We'll have DRS on this straight. And at the moment, he would finish ahead of Josh due to penalties, with 2.5 laps to go. And just about to start the penultimate lap, lap 35 of 36. Looks like Daniel will get some DRS assistance.
Yeah, Daniel and Josh shouldn't be fighting. They should be working together to pull away from Arjen.
Yeah, definitely. They can't afford to be losing time. But this is looking good for Arjun at the moment. There's no point Daniel passing Josh on track.
Arjen has to stay inside those 3 seconds of Daniel, and Daniel already has a gap of 2 seconds.
Yeah, let's see. 1.5 laps to go. It's a very good possibility that Arjun might just finish second. And the gap is 2.6. And if Daniel can keep in DRS, that'll gain him another 4 tenths or so. That could give Daniel the victory. And yet he's already 2.3 seconds away. So Daniel, at the moment, will win this race.
I think he's smart enough to not battle him.
Just half a lap to go now, and it looks like TSM Daniel is on the way to victory. Just 1 sector to go. TSM Daniel does have DRS, and it looks like he will win the Mexican Grand Prix. Arjun well outside the 3 second window. We've got confetti in the grandstands for TSM Daniel. One more corner.
Fair play,
Smoothly on the power on the way out.
just one penalty. Managed it
And
well.
TSM Daniel wins. Brilliant race from the McLaren driver.
Yeah, chose the right strategy and won on penalties. Stretched those, stretched the middle stint, and he won because of that. Let's see if we can get some interviews in. So we're going to Discord again.
Yeah, sure.
So yeah, see you there.
See you in a minute.
We do have to go to the Discord website.
I have someone to talk to.
Yeah.
It's all my friends are asleep here.
Oh. No, Desi's here now, and some other people will probably join.
Yeah, we're
I've,
trying to get some interviews in.
Oh, right, okay. I'll mute myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the first driver is the winner of this race, TSSM Daniel. Welcome, mate.
Hi.
Amazing drive.
Thanks.
How was your race?
Yeah, obviously it was pretty good because I won the race, but when the first safety car came, I was like, this is it for me, because the Renault double stacked and I was held in my box for a long time. And then I just had to get back through the field. And at the last lap, I just, I had a 3-second time penalty, and I had I overtook the Renault in front of me, I think, because he had penalties, and then I kept my P1 position because I had a gap to Ayun.
Yeah, that middle
Was a
stint.
good race.
That middle stint from you was amazing. You stretched the tires, I think, which gave you an advantage at the end. Were you struggling?
In the middle stints, I was struggling a bit because I extended, I think, 2 laps, but at the end, I had a pretty good tire wear, so I was comfortable where I was.
Yeah, because Arjen made a really early pit stop, which gave you a tire advantage at the end. And
Yeah,
congrats.
I looked at. Yeah, thanks. I looked at the gap first. I was like 7 seconds, so that's never gonna happen. But then I just really closed up really fast with the Renault.
Yeah, so amazing drive from you, and you will extend your lead in the championship.
Yep.
See you next week.
Yeah, sure.
Do we have someone else?
Doesn't look like it.
No. Maybe we can do some pre-race interview for Tier 1.
The Saints, mate. Do you want to do an interview?
Hello.
All right,
Hello.
mate.
Hello.
How are you? You looking forward to Mexico?
I have done limited practice, put it that way. So hopefully I'm going to get one of those Lewis Hamilton-esque laps in and grab a pole position. Who knows?
We might need one of them Lewis Hamilton laps in real life as well, judging
Yeah.
by the way practice went.
Yeah, we could do with a few of them.
Especially if, P11 in practice. But looks like track limits in Mexico is quite difficult. Do you think that will be an issue in the race, or do you think you'll be able to manage it?
It will definitely. I think it will probably most likely be an issue for most drivers, because to get the most out of that lap, turn 1 and 2, and that first chicane, you really got to cut it. And if you cut it too much, obviously you invalidate. If you get it perfect, then you're in the money. But who knows? Who knows how many penalties we're all going to rack up with?
Okay, mate. Well, thank you for your time, and all the best for the race.
Thank you.
One last attempt to get some more Tier 2 drivers in. but I don't think anyone is joining.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it, does it? But yeah, obviously we've got the real life Formula One in Baku this weekend, and Verstappen and the Ferraris, they look pretty good, don't they?
Yeah, it's close. In P2, I think the Red Bulls looked stronger.
Yeah, especially Perez.
Yeah, Perez was really strong. Didn't expect
It
that.
surprised me a lot. I didn't think he'd beat Max.
But anyway, we'll end the stream here. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you at the Tier 2 race.